Welcome to HEAL Society ABSU Podcast 1.0. And with you here is the host, Ohawa Meso. And we'll be focusing on health and technology, focusing on innovative solutions for healthcare challenges. Here with me on the show today is
Chinenye Trophy, a medical laboratory student of ABSU HEAL Society.
and
Kamsi Diego, nursing student of Abia State University, HEAL Society.
can you tell us about how you got to know about HEAL Society?
I got to know about HEAL Society through a friend who is also the president of HEAL Society ABSU.
I also got to hear about HEAL Society from a friend who is a current member at the moment.
Moving on to the next question. What are some of the most pressing healthcare challenges you are facing in Nigeria today? And can you outline these technologies that can address them? Then giving us examples of these challenges that these technologies can address.
I think some communities, especially the rural areas, they don't have limited access. They have limited access to healthcare facilities,
Okay.
and also healthcare workers are not enough. They are insufficient. Challenges like insufficient healthcare workers and limited access to healthcare facilities.
The examples, you said that I talked about the examples of these challenges and the technology that can address them.
Okay, examples like technology examples are AI virtual nursing assistants.
Okay.
They can help the patients with their routine management like vital check-ins and the taking of drugs.
Okay. Now, this AI, is it going to be a sort of a robot or an application whereby it keeps monitoring of these patients?
It can be an application, yeah, that gives you notification or keeps you to date on when to do this and when to do that.
Okay, over to you.
Okay, I feel one of the challenges we're facing right now would be the rising cost of healthcare, from which ranges from medications to medical equipment and all that. So I think a solution to this would be telemedicine, which it helps to bridge the gap between patients and medical personnel. Okay, telemedicine is basically like communication, okay, over the phone or online. So as you can't afford to actually come to the hospital, you can at least endeavor to at least contact your medical personnel to help check up on you and ensure your treatment.
Okay, so this telecommunication now, is it going to address the dosage or just monitoring of patients?
It does both actually, because you're talking to medical, real healthcare workers. So the only difference is not face to face. It could be like a Zoom meeting or a Google Meet, something like that. You're actually addressing them, so you're sure to get the treatment you require.
Okay. But in this, okay, now we are looking at the rural area. These ones who have limited access to the internet, how will you contact such people?
Okay, this is where mobile clinic comes in, where people are trained for medical outreaches, just like we do here in HEAL Society.
What role do you think patients will play in the development and adoption of these innovative solutions?
Well, I feel patients are at the heart of the healthcare system, and their roles are very crucial. So the solutions first start as theories. So these theories are then done on the patients who give their feedback to like determine whether the solutions then proceed or not, because ultimately healthcare. The result of healthcare ultimately depends on how well it serves the patients.
Over to you.
Okay, and I also think the patients should keep their superstitious belief aside. Just like we know in COVID-19, there were a hell lot of rumors about the vaccine for COVID-19. So they really should keep it aside and believe that this is come to help to heal them.
It has been quite a show on the podcast today. How do you feel about the topics we've been talking about today? How do you feel?
Nice.
No, you feel nice, okay?
It's alright.
Okay, now before we end it and call it a day, what advice would you give to a healthcare professional looking to get involved in health tech?
Okay, my advice would be to be to be curious, to keep an open mind. You don't have to be a tech guru, a tech expert, or even have a background in tech. As long as you understand the needs of the patients and the healthcare personnel, attend online conferences, join communities, and not being afraid to ask questions, you should be all right.
Okay, that's nice. What do you have for our listeners, or what can our listeners take home from today?
Okay, everybody has a role in the development of healthcare,
Okay.
even as a medical personnel, a patient, or even an undergraduate who has the interest to join medicine or anything related to medical
Okay.
healthcare tech. I urge you to join HEAL Society in your institution.
What do you say is your course of study again?
Let's collaborate with science.
That's nice. And yours?
I'm a nursing science student.
And that's a wrap for today's show on HEAL Society Podcast 1.0. See you guys in the next. Thank you for
Bye.
having us today. Okay.